Hi, I want to welcome all of you to our weekly group coaching call where we help you learn how to apply the strategies, tactics, and resources you need to build your business to its maximum potential. Now, each week we're going to focus on just one business building strategy, walk you through that strategy just to make sure you fully understand it, and then provide you with the guidance and resources to enable you to immediately apply it to your business. We want to show you where you can go within your e-learning system to find the tools and resources and templates you need to execute each strategy successfully. Now, our goal is twofold. First, we want to help you increase your revenue by a minimum of 1% per week so that over the course of our first 12 months, you will achieve a minimum increase of 50% in your total revenue and a doubling of your profits. Naturally, many of you will experience far greater numbers than this. But second, even though the information we present is what we call transactional, which just means step by step, here's how you do it, we're going to reinforce that information with a lot of examples and suggestions so you can use this information to completely transform your business. Now, why is this important? Well, if you simply follow step-by-step processes, you can effectively compete in your marketplace. But if you begin to transform your business, you can dominate your marketplace. We specialize in helping our clients install the processes and procedures they need to compete successfully, and then we show you how to apply those processes and procedures so you can literally dominate your market. Now, please remember that the success of these presentations is totally dependent on you taking action. Information without application is worthless. So don't just watch this presentation and jot down a few notes and then do nothing. After this presentation, take a few minutes and create a plan of action for the rest of this week, and then apply that action plan to your business. Just keep in mind that these weekly presentations will only cover a mere fraction of the money-generating strategies and tactics as well as the tools and resources we have available for you in your e-learning system. Now, this presentation is going to show you how to write copy better than professional copywriters. In order for your marketing and advertising to generate more leads and attract more clients, you must learn how to structure your marketing message so that it's both irresistible and compelling. When you acquire the ability to write in a compelling way, you can turn your business into what we call a profit faucet. Now, this simply means that when you need more business, your superior and persuasive marketing can be turned on like the faucet in your kitchen, generating all the leads your business can handle. But when you start to reach your maximum capacity, you can turn your marketing off until you need it again. Imagine having that type of control over your business. That's how you begin to finally achieve financial freedom. Now, in order to create a truly compelling message, you must learn to create persuasion marketing. We've created a template to help you do this better than the pros. In fact, with just a little practice following our template, you will be able to write sales copy and scripts better than 95% of all copywriters available today. We call it our compelling message template, and it's designed to provide you with a paint-by-numbers outline for writing any type of compelling marketing messaging, including powerful sales or video scripts, sales letters, cold call letters, voicemail messages, or face-to-face sales scripts. Now, that's quite a template, isn't it? Master it, and it will make you a fortune. One thing, though, before we continue. You might become confused as to how this template differs from our elevator pitch template that we've discussed on previous calls. Well, at first glance, they may appear to be very close in design. That's because they are, and it's critical to your success as a small business owner to understand why. Our marketing is based on a tested and proven formula we call the marketing equation. Interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. Those four components must be used in all of your sales and marketing collateral going forward. That's because the marketing equation follows the exact same formula as the human mind uses to make important decisions. So naturally, every template we use, the ad and website templates, the elevator template, and now this compelling message template will follow that exact same format. So let's take a look at our wealth-creating compelling message template and explain the 8-step format that works so well, your prospects will be begging you to let them buy what you sell. Step number 1 says to begin with an attention-grabbing, interrupting headline or opening paragraph focused on a problem, fear, frustration, or concern. Now, this means to always begin each type of communication with an all-important grabber. This may be the headline in a letter or email, or if that isn't appropriate for your business, then the grabber should be the first sentence or the first paragraph. If you're using radio, the grabber must be the first thing your listeners hear. If you use local broadcast or cable TV, it must be the first thing your viewers see and hear. Now, please remember that all of us today live in a media-saturated world. We're exposed to more than 3,000 marketing and sales messages every single day. And most of us have conditioned ourselves to tune them right out of our conscious thought. It's absolutely vital that you always begin every marketing piece you create with an attention-grabbing, hot-button-hitting opening that figuratively smacks your prospects across the face and all but forces them to pay attention to your message. Now check out Dr. Smith's landing page. Dr. Smith is a child psychologist that treats kids with severe attitude and behavioral problems. He placed a headline at the top of his landing page that said, "Are you sick and tired of the yelling, screaming, and belligerent attitude of your child?" What a great attention-grabbing opening line. And not just for his landing page either. That would be a terrific way to open a direct mail letter to targeted parents with these types of children. It would be a compelling way to leave someone a message on their voicemail. It would be a real grabber for a live sales presentation. It would even make for a hard-to-resist opening statement from a telemarketer, and we know how much all of us love them. But do you see what I mean? That opening demands your attention. It's like driving past a terrible car accident. You don't want to look, but you simply can't resist a glance. It's just too compelling. That's why you must start every message with an attention-grabbing, interrupting headline or opening statement. If you don't, no one will bother to read the rest of your message, no matter how well you write it. Now, step 2 says to engage your prospects by promising them a solution to the problem in the opener. Remember that your prospects don't care anything about you. They don't care what you have named your business or what you look like or that you've been in business for 35 years. They don't care about any of that. They only care about finding the solution to the problem they have. It really is that simple. Now, this is where you very briefly explain your product or service and its benefits and features. Now, focus heavily on the benefits because ultimately that's what prospects buy. Never forget the old saying, features tell, benefits sell. After you interrupt them with your opening statement or paragraph, engage them by explaining how they will benefit if they keep reading or listening to your message. So let's again revisit Dr. Smith's landing page. We just said his headline would make a great opening, both verbally and in writing. But a slightly revised version of his subheadline would make for a tremendously powerful benefit-driven outcome. Imagine you have an out-of-control child, and you opened a letter one day that started out by saying, "Are you sick and tired of the yelling, screaming, and belligerent attitude of your child?" Then the next thing you read said this, "How would you like to discover the secrets to controlling your child and instantly restore peace and quiet in your home?" Think that parent might keep reading? Try to pry that letter from their hand right now. You couldn't stop them from reading the rest of that message even if you tried. Now, compare that with the typical opening you read in most letters these days. "Dear Steve, my name is Dr. John Smith. I have a company called Terrific Parenting, and I specialize in providing parents with child-related resources and advice." How many parents at this stage are still reading that letter? Would you be? Are you starting to get the hang of this? The headline must describe the problem in your prospect's life, and the subheadline promises them that there's a solution to that problem. Now, it doesn't give them the solution. It just promises there is a solution. They will need to continue through the rest of the message if they want to discover the actual solution. It's the promise of the solution that engages the prospect, and keeps them engaged in reading or listening to your message. See how this template makes this a paint by numbers exercise? Step 3 says to state the reason they should purchase the product or service. Remember that all prospects actually make 2 buying decisions when they purchase anything. They first decide to buy the product or service, and then they decide who they will buy it from. Now, this explains why so many businesses compete on price. I first decide I'll buy a new car by selecting the make and model I want, and then I go to only those dealerships that sell that make and model and choose the dealer that gives me the best deal. Now, the key words here are best deal, not lowest price. The single biggest mistake all business owners make today is they blindly assume all of their prospects are only shopping for the lowest price. And in most cases, they're absolutely right. Their prospects are indeed shopping for the lowest price, simply because the business owner hasn't given them any other value proposition that proves their business is any different from their competitors. Your prospects are not shopping for the lowest price. They are shopping for the best deal. That means they're looking for the most value for the price they do pay. Do you currently drive a Hyundai Accent GL? It's the lowest priced car available today. If you don't, then I guess price wasn't a deciding factor when you bought your car, was it? I'll also bet you don't eat every meal at McDonald's either. It's not price we're after. It's value. It's important for you to step back and ask yourself if your product or service is really any different from your competitors. If it's not, you're doomed to forever compete on price. Your job as a small business owner is to innovate your business so you offer more value than your competition does. You must find a way to offer a much higher value proposition than anyone else in your industry. We often refer to this as creating your market dominating position. What is it that makes your business unique? What is it that differentiates and separates your business from your competition? What do your customers buy from you and you alone? That's your market dominating position. Remember our real estate agent with the killer elevator pitch targeted at sellers? Her value proposition was selling her seller's home in 29 days or less, or they don't pay a commission. No other real estate company in her area offers that same guarantee. So who would you list your home with? See how this value proposition makes the prospect's choice a total and complete no-brainer? Can you see how this creates a market dominating position for her company? However, in order to be able to offer that guarantee, this real estate agent's broker innovated their business by purchasing a marketing package that capitalized on the use of social media to position their properties in front of a global audience. Well, naturally, the more people who see the homes you have for sale, the more sales you will get, and the faster you will get them. After this real estate company tested this new system for 6 months and tracked the results, they discovered that they were selling 92% of their homes within 25 days. Well, they reasoned that by offering the 29-day guarantee, they would easily triple their business. And what few homes that didn't sell within the 29-day period, the additional expense incurred for selling those homes without a commission would be minuscule when compared with the additional revenue that guarantee would generate. Now, that 29-day guarantee gave them the winning value proposition among all real estate companies and allowed them to totally dominate their market. So first, always look for ways to create additional value for your prospects and highlight that value in step 3 when using the compelling message template. That establishes the reason why they should buy the product or service from you and you alone. Now, step number 4 says to tell them what you will do to help them gain the benefits. Tell them exactly what you will do to assist them with their purchase decision. Will you offer them a face-to-face meeting, a complimentary assessment, place the order for them, send them a free report, or provide them with access to a teleseminar, a webinar, or a live event? Perhaps you will give them a complimentary bottle of champagne for ordering at your restaurant or staying at your hotel. Or you might provide them with a free home cleaning after they purchase their first one. Never keep them guessing. Let them know right up front what you do to ensure they receive the benefits you promise and the features you will provide. Now, step number 5 says to be specific about the actions they will take. If you don't tell your prospects what to do, they won't do it. Plain and simple. If you want them to download your free report, then you must instruct them to do so and make it very obvious how they should go about doing just that. Remember Dr. Smith's landing page? Notice his offer box has a compelling title for his free informational report for parents. And immediately below that title, it instructs his prospects to enter their first name and their email address. Then at the bottom, it says to sign up now. This leaves no doubt whatsoever in the prospect's mind what they need to do to get their hands on that valuable information. Now, it also explains why Dr. Smith's new landing page converts more than 70% of all prospects requesting that report. However, in a sales situation, you may want the prospect to buy right now by entering their credit card number and billing information. Well, in that case, be sure you have a simple format set up that's easy to access and simple for them to understand. You may want them to call for an immediate appointment or to schedule a time to speak to an advisor. Whatever you decide is the appropriate action step for them to take in your sales process, that's what you want to highlight in step number 5. Now, step number 6 says to offer them a bonus or some form of compelling incentive when practical. Everyone loves to feel like they're getting a deal. So if it's appropriate, go ahead and sweeten the pot. However, just a word of caution here. I often see internet marketers sell an online product for $39 and then throw 50 bonuses on top of it and tell you the bonuses alone are worth $5,000. That immediately makes me question the true value of their original product. They do this because their original offer often doesn't perform as they say it will, and they're hoping all of the additional stuff they throw in will convince you that you're still receiving excellent value for your money. They're also hoping it will prevent you from returning your purchase and requesting a refund. Even though 99% of all internet marketers follow this same tired process, did you know that they still average 50 to 70% returns on their initial product offerings? What I'm trying to say is this. Offer your prospects a bonus that will truly add value to their lives, and make sure it complements your original offer as often as possible. So for example, if you own an oil change shop and you send your prospects an offer to change their oil at their next appointment for $19.95, then offer them a bonus discount if they agree to let you change their transmission oil at the same appointment. Instead of them paying the normal price of $79.95, you will discount that service to $59.95. If you sell men's suits, offer them a bonus such as a free silk tie with every suit they purchase, or 50% off all dress shirts. Dr. Smith offers his free report, which is seen as extremely valuable to his prospects. But a compelling incentive may be that for everyone who requests his report, they will also receive a complimentary 30-minute consultation with the doctor himself. Now, you may be asking yourself why the doctor would be willing to offer 30 minutes of his time for free. Well, probably because he knows from past experience that he will close 85% of all prospects into his private coaching program when he speaks with them one-to-one. That 30-minute consultation is a vital step in his sales process that results in increased revenue for his practice. Remember what we said earlier about value? Prospects buy value, not price. So whenever appropriate, offer an incentive or bonus that continues to add additional value to what you sell. Now, step 7 says to reverse their potential risk using powerful guarantees. When a prospect contemplates making a purchase, they mentally go through a risk-reward analysis. They compare the benefits they think they'll receive with the potential risk they may incur if the product or service fails to deliver as advertised. I see the vast majority of small business owners today offering 100% money-back guarantees. They think that's the ultimate risk reversal technique, and by offering it, they create an irresistible offer. They couldn't be more wrong. Please don't misunderstand me. If you sell a high dollar product or service, then guaranteeing the prospect that they will receive 100% of their money back is indeed a powerful risk reversal technique. But the majority of small business owners don't sell high ticket items. If you sell something for under $100, the hassle and wasted time that's involved in getting a refund is often more of an issue to the typical prospect than the return of their money. So often in the past, all of us have had a situation arise where we wanted our money back. Then we found out, much to our horror, that to qualify for that refund, we're required to jump through an entire series of hoops, so to speak. I remember several years ago, I purchased a Hewlett-Packard computer. It came with a mail-in rebate for $200. Well, who doesn't want to save $200? But in order to receive that money, I had to first send in the original sales receipt. I had to circle in pen, not pencil, the stock number, the price I paid for the computer, and the store locator number, along with a special inventory printout, which naturally the store forgot to give me at the initial purchase. Doesn't it seem that most risk reversal techniques have this same type of fine print in their offers? That's why a 100% money back guarantee has all but lost its appeal in today's time-starved society. The process required to get our money back just isn't worth the time and hassle involved to do it, unless it's a big ticket item. Same thing with various products I see advertised on TV. The ads all say that if this product fails to perform as advertised, just bring it back and we'll replace it. I don't want to bring it back. I don't want my money back. I want the product to do what it's supposed to do. And if it doesn't, I don't want to be the one who has to put forth all the effort to make things right. My point here is to find a way to completely remove all risk to your prospects and do it in such a way that they view it as truly 100% risk-free to them in every sense of the word. Let them know that not only is their money not at risk, but also their time, effort, and energy. One of the best risk reversals I've ever seen was a car dealer who advertised a total no-hassle maintenance plan for their new vehicle purchases. If at any time in the first 5 years of ownership the car has any mechanical trouble whatsoever, they will come to your home, bring you a loaner car equal to or better than your current model, have the car towed to their dealership for repair, and then bring the car back to you when the repairs are completed. As the prospect, my only requirement in all of this is to make one quick phone call. Now that's a risk-free offer. So look at your own business and ask yourself how you can come up with something similar. If something goes wrong with what you sell, how can you completely eliminate any hassle on the part of your prospects? Can you go to their home to perform a repair or take them a replacement product? If you provide a service, can you offer a 14-day satisfaction guarantee where if they're not satisfied, they have 14 days to contact you and you'll come back and perform the service until they are satisfied? And if you don't know what would totally remove the risk for your prospects when they buy what you sell, then just ask them. Believe me, they'll be happy to tell you. And step 8 says to always end with a PS and use it to restate the benefits. This is great if your message is in writing. However, if your message is being delivered verbally, then simply summarize your key benefits at the end of your presentation. There's an old saying, last thing heard, first thing remembered. The last things you always want your prospects to see or hear are the key benefits that you will provide to them. Restate the most compelling part of your message and drive it home to your prospects. Follow these 8 steps when delivering any type of message, and that message will compel your prospects to take immediate action. Now let me give you an actual example of this so you can see for yourself how powerful this format can be when you use it for your own business. And let's take what may be the single most difficult thing in the world to market to anyone in this day and age, a health supplement. Let's assume we have a chiropractor that provides these supplements to his chronic pain sufferers. Now, when it comes to health supplements, there must be around 1 million or so of these on the market. Every 2 seconds, you hear an ad for them on radio or TV. They're all over the internet and in every form of print media. And yet, by following our compelling message template, watch how we can compel even the biggest health skeptic to try our chiropractor supplement. Let's say our chiropractor offers premium vitamin supplements to his prospects and patients. He begins to get that message out by attending networking events, where he uses his elevator pitch to search out and identify qualified prospective patients. He hands his interested prospects his business card with his compelling offer on the back. That offer sends these interested prospects to his landing page, where they read the attention-grabbing headline and engaging subheadline, and then the video on the left follows the compelling message template and sounds like this. Attention chronic pain sufferers. As a doctor that specializes in the immediate relief of chronic pain, I'm constantly bombarded with drug companies asking me to recommend their vitamin supplements to my valued patients. I have never been the least bit tempted to recommend any type of supplement to anyone until now. The latest scientific research has uncovered that a nutritional supplement called Relief X can almost instantly relieve chronic pain where other treatments have been colossal failures. After recommending them to several select patients of mine with chronic pain and seeing their almost miraculous improvement overnight, I felt I would be committing a felony if I didn't at least notify you of my discovery. In my humble opinion, these supplements represent a major scientific breakthrough in chronic pain relief. They contain a special wax coating that survives stomach acid and slowly dissolves in the intestines, where it can be immediately absorbed at full strength. Most supplements dissolve in the stomach, and less than 15% of the medication enters your bloodstream. Because of their high potency, these supplements are not available at any store. The manufacturer will only allow these to be offered through specially trained chiropractors. They are asking us to monitor our patients' results so they can use it next year in their nationwide marketing campaign. Well, since they're looking for dramatic results and testimonials, I was able to convince them that the more of my patients that participated in this clinical study, the more results and testimonials they would receive. They agreed and offered me a 35% discount for recommending these to my entire patient roster. I want to pass that savings on to all of you and make sure everyone can easily afford to try these remarkable supplements for yourself. My past experience indicates that the vast majority of you with chronic pain will experience immediate relief. However, no supplement is 100% effective for everyone. That's why I also negotiated a 100% unconditional guarantee with the manufacturer. If any of you don't experience immediate relief from your chronic pain, you can notify me and I'll personally refund 100% of your money. Please call my receptionist Mary Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. and let her know how many you would like to order. She will call in your order direct to the manufacturer so we can ensure you receive the 35% discount. You should have your supplements within 3 days and no more chronic pain after that. Now, once you rid yourself of your chronic pain for good, let's make sure it never returns again. I'm going to offer everyone who places an order a complimentary wellness assessment and diet plan with Judy, our on-staff nutritionist. Now, this is normally a $450 service that we provide, but for those of you who take advantage of this offer, I'll provide it to you free of charge. Consider it my gift to you to get you started on the road to finally living a pain-free life. Now, as I mentioned earlier, although I have had tremendous faith in the results that you will experience with these supplements, nothing is 100% effective. If you don't feel immediate relief within 24 hours of taking your first supplement, notify Mary and we'll issue you an immediate refund. And you go ahead and keep the remaining supplements and see if they eventually provide you with the same dramatic results as my patients experienced in a recent clinical trial. I hope my discovery turns out to be the key for you to return to a totally pain-free life and a revitalized lifestyle. You certainly deserve it. To your health. Pretty powerful, isn't it? This is about a 2-minute video and will generally outconvert similar video scripts by a minimum of 300%. But suppose you don't have the ability to record and post your own video. Then simply post this exact same script as text in place of the video. The message is compelling, whether in video or in writing, and your qualified prospects will read through the entire message since it's speaking directly to their hot button issue, in this case, chronic pain relief. But we want to make sure you can easily follow this compelling message template when you go to write your own scripts. So we've included the letter or email version of this video script in the compelling message template for you to use as a guide when creating your own versions for your business. This guide is broken down into separate paragraphs to highlight the 8-step process. But now you have a paint by numbers template to guide you each and every time you need to create any type of sales message. And you'll do so with more confidence and certainty. And maybe best of all, this will position you light years ahead of your competition. We created the e-learning marketing system to give you and your business the competitive edge all small business owners need in today's media-saturated world. So what are you waiting for? Start designing your own compelling video and written messaging with the help of the compelling message template. Thanks to the e-learning marketing system, we've taken the guesswork out of the equation when it comes to creating effective sales and marketing and given you the ability to not only create your own marketing quickly, but to create marketing that will crush your competition and make your business the obvious choice when it comes to buying what you sell. Use the vast array of tools, templates, and resources that we have here for you. You'll explode your revenue and profits and build a world-class business. So we hope this presentation has provided you with the step-by-step tactical approaches you need to write compelling copy better than the pros. In order for your marketing and advertising to generate more leads and attract more clients, you must learn how to structure your marketing message so that it's both irresistible and compelling. When you acquire the ability to write in a compelling way, you can turn your business into what we call a profit faucet while simultaneously dominating your market. Now, this presentation was designed to provide you with a paint by numbers template to guide you in properly executing this strategy for your business, and to do so with confidence and certainty. Follow our process, and you will soon position your business as the dominant player in your industry. We created the e-learning marketing system to give you and your business the competitive edge all small business owners need in today's competitive world. So don't put this off. Plan to execute this strategy beginning this week. Thanks to the e-learning marketing system, we've taken the guesswork out of the equation when it comes to creating effective sales and marketing and given you the ability to execute world-class strategies and tactics that are effective, that will crush your competition and make your business the obvious choice when it comes to buying what you sell. Use the vast array of tools, templates, and resources we have here for you. You'll explode your revenue and profits and build a world-class business. So until next time, here's to your success.